Are your sales numbers down? Has the recession created the perfect storm for stagnation with your sales team? Is your sales team leaving a ton of money on the table? Or are your sales professionals suffering from paralysis due to dwelling on negatives like a recession? John Dunn here, Certified Master Coach graduate of Behavioral Coaching Institute, specializing in team and individual sales performance. During tough times, we are surrounded by bad news. Everywhere we turn, we hear negativism. The media, peers, customers, concerned family and friends, and a worried management team that is trying desperately to keep things afloat. How you choose to input and process this information determines your attitude, behavior, and outcomes. A major problem that salespeople experience during tough times is that they believe everything that the people tell them and allow it to influence their thinking. You must selectively input this information and determine how credible is the source. The problem is that most companies, the sales personnel, the sales teams, are walking a tightrope of sales goals, quotas, and projections, and all of this during a perfect economic storm. Salespeople are facing the daunting challenge of bringing in new business in a down economy. With uncertainty as to when times will improve, customers have tightened their budgets and increased the level of scrutiny on every purchase. At this time, we have a whole generation of salespeople that have only sold during great economic times. We also have veteran salespeople that may have forgotten how to sell in tough times. 1 out of 4 salespeople will fail in tough times. 70% barely survive, and 5% will thrive. So how does your sales force stack up? When you stop to think about it, everything is bought and sold. So how important to every organization is the sales professional? You must reinvent your selling skills and sales acumen, and do it now. With the economic downturn, every company is seeking new ways to increase revenues while decreasing costs. Some companies believe one of the easiest ways to do this is to cut their leadership development or management training budget. However, business interested in long-term viability and sustainability recognizes that to be successful, they must continually develop their people, especially their sales leaders. Remember, you can't shrink your way to greatness. You have to grow. As the recession deepens, businesses are scrambling to adapt. Some are in serious trouble and looking for a lifeline. Others, in better shape, are searching for smart ways to take advantage of soft markets or weakened competitors. From either perspective, these are times that test a company's resilience and savvy. Those who make smart decisions now can survive and may even come out ahead. With the pace of change in businesses around the world increasing exponentially, salespeople are finding themselves thrust into the spotlight of markedly increased performance, pressures, and expectation to be able to drive the products, services, and transformation that the organization needs to thrive and survive in the ensuing months and years. So how do you walk a sales tightrope in a perfect storm? Simple. By staying positive in a negative, fear-inducing culture. Fear and negativity are pervasive everywhere you look these days. I don't know about you, but I'm getting really tired of it. I'm tired of hearing how bad the economy is. I'm tired of hearing how the government will save us. I'm tired of hearing hyped up stories in the media that feed on our fear. I'm tired of hearing about how people are helpless and how there's nothing you can do but huddle in your basement and wait out the storm. The 100-Day Sales Stimulus is a crusade for hire to promote a positive sales culture based on consumer relationships and positive sales solutions. No, we're not sticking our head in the sand, but we do believe that if you only focus on negativity and fear, that's exactly what you will see and experience. The point is this: the destiny of your company depends on its ability to increase sales through genuine innovation, being counter to expectations. So as the winds of the economic storm rage around us, the wise course of action is to stop, think, observe, and plan. Marketing and sales must shift from an art to a science, from a monologue built around a single message to a carefully tailored interrogatory dialogue with profitable customers. Of course, the creative side of marketing and sales will always be essential. There is an art in brand building and brand imagery. But market volatility and increased scrutiny of spending by marketing is creating the need for a more industrialized approach to marketing. For most companies, marketing and sales are still a spray and pray campaign in which a common message is sent into the marketplace in the hope that enough people will respond to it. But this is inconsistent with the diverse ways in which customers interact with a brand, and it merely supports and does not feed sales. Simply put, marketing must become a more integral part of the sales process. The 100-day sales stimulus softens the selling process through rigorous analysis and segmentation, building market demand and generating qualified, profitable leads in order to make your sales channels both efficient and effective. Selling is a hurt and rescue mission. Your potential customer is hurting in some way or another, and your job is to find that hurt and provide their pain reliever. You see, salespeople don't really close sales. Customers do. This reality and the proof of the statement is taught through the 100-day sales stimulus program. The world of sales, as we know it today, is not the world we will live in tomorrow. Sales professionals need to be strategically positioned to be the evangelist of these global changes ahead and their impact on consumer buying. Sales are the end result of all your marketing. Certainly you can't make a penny until a sale is made. The sale is everything in business. The sale is the one and only goal of all business. But in today's consumer environment, you cannot afford to be just another card-carrying salesperson. You as a marketer must become a certified sales professional. And there's a world of difference, by the way, between marketing and sales. Even if you are in a sales position, say selling cars or selling houses, never think of you as a salesperson. The great salesmen are really wealthy marketers. They aren't pounding the pavement and they're not making cold calls. Marketing to a sales outcome is working smart. Through the knowledge gained during the 100-day sales stimulus program, you become a marketer sales professional, not just a salesman. Study marketing. Live and breathe marketing, and your life will be so much more pleasant and lucrative. Marketing is your strategy. Marketing is your roadmap, and marketing is your real sales system. Marketing is everything that goes into laying the groundwork for establishing the preconditions that end in a sales facilitated by you. If your marketing system is done right, you don't really need to sell. What you need is a mechanism, a system to handle all the business that pours in, seemingly magically and seemingly on its own, almost out of thin air, except it's not magic on its own or out of thin air. The customers and clients that will line up at your door and swamp your business are the result of careful planning and execution of your overall marketing strategy, orchestrated by the innovations of the 100-day sales stimulus program. As a business owner, you can either focus on the fear and scarcity mentality that is being promoted by the media today, or you can focus on taking action and create abundance. Which choice you make has immediate and long-term implications. Our strategy can be summed up in the acronym DABBL, DABBLE, which stands for differentiate, A for advertise, B for branch out, B for build trust, and L for leverage. Dabble. We are at one of those extraordinary moments in history when each of us gets the opportunity to play an important role in not only transitioning to a new world of selling, but also participating as an architect of world change. If you allow yourself to be controlled by fear or make your decisions based on scarcity, you will miss the business and sales opportunities that come your way. Your challenge is to stay focused on taking action, look for opportunity in the midst of crisis, and find a way to leverage it. When it comes to increasing sales, don't follow the trends, set them. Call or email me for additional information on the 100-Day Sales Stimulus Program, or visit our website at www.100daysalesstimulus.com. Thank you for listening.